So today I fixed a few more things, like I wanted to say the queuing of the queue. I know the cat needs help. See, let's look at the debug output here for a second. One of these had like a good, yeah. So my problem is the ID, but I did fix the ID in a certain sense. Then I didn't fix it all the way, and I fixed it so it doesn't like just spam off the client random game state, and that kind of fixed some immediate things, which is kind of bad and kind of good. The good is that it adds more smoothness. The bad is that I don't have a thing for the client not to time out, but usually it doesn't now, but it probably won't with the LAN. So I don't know, I may have to rebuild this more. So if I connect, we'll see. How it takes forever to connect, which is also bad. It seems like it's sending like all these packets. Doesn't need to. So like late connect clients have some sort of issue, which I don't have when I have this issue. Because I think there's already like 40. Oh, the server's not running. That might be like a real big issue. Oh, I was gonna make another server. So it can't connect, so it'll just, it doesn't have a thing. It needs to have a thing also for timing out or for non-blocking IO. So let's see. One of the things I need to add is why is it always using the same ID for cube number 3 and INIT cube? The thing has cube number 3. There's some sort of really interesting bug here. So yeah, I even added some sort of new packet thing for the client. I don't like how I kind of did it. It's just kind of like a common multiplayer class only for the client. Might have to do the same thing for the server later. It's where like there's a packet that's just the header and a vector char for whatever the rest is. It's like dynamics, so it can add it to like a queue because it has to know a certain structure without knowing the real structure. Like interesting amount of programming always going into this. Every little thing is like a rabbit hole. So see, we had to add like a lock mutex also to the client. So we're trying to use this MQ packets, and I don't like this queue object, this STD queue object, for the reason of like you can't access the front, you can't push to the front, you can only push to the back. It makes absolutely no sense. Like, how are you going to reorder these packets? But once I look at the other examples, I should be able to like, okay, let's see. All right, so this sends the cubes. And we do INIT cubes. There is 3 cubes. One is at random location. The other ID is 0. So it does add cube. ID is being set to ID. Owner is being set to owner. So let's see. And we're adding more cubes. Like on cube 2, ID is being set to size. Yeah, because I wanted to have this object ID, but I would have to change more things. Just wanted to test it for this for now. Wow. Let's see how this is doing this. Oh, okay, so we need to do this. That's the whole problem. Yeah, and that whole loop needs to be redone. Can't, it can only send, it should, it should only queue about like 3 of them at a time. And it should like prioritize them once they got changed. But I just need to kind of work by default, like just, okay, you can add cubes now from the client, and then like the rest, which sounds kind of crazy because some of the default things seem to be not working, even though they kind of are. There's some things that are really good the way it works, and then some things are just like completely broken because the way the things work. It's like both ways. I have to change this. Even if I add a tab for the $sign and RM, I bet you it won't affect it the way it should. This should be the tab. Okay. Let's just spawn this. I fixed all the errors I had on the other side. We'll find out. I might have a few errors in here that I didn't correct. Oh, lovely. That happens. Okay. Let's see if this works. It looks like it worked, but I could be wrong. Uh-oh. Let's just do it like this. I don't want to have it leave around trash. I don't need to. Alright. Get a few of these running. Uh-oh, we still have error. It's just a problem of thing not being defined. A header prototype. Which is bad having two of them in here, but whatever. I have to make two cube structures, I think. One is like physics cube structure, and one is like fine synchronization structure, and one is like physical packet structure. It's good that I'm kind of taking my time doing this. Am I going to end up recording all this? Probably. Go back into like my SQL curl land. Okay, it's exactly the same as Meta.ai. Alright, let's just launch another one of these. What's that? Okay. Still got some error. Yeah. has to be, have to get, have to do the little pointy arrow, fix things. That should be it. 317. Control C is hit the current line. I should learn then. I got so used to Nano because I like Notepad. I know some people use Vim, like use DD and all these fancy coding things. Okay. Should we compile? Maybe. Almost. Yeah, there it goes. It linked it. Wow, our server is 0.3 now. Okay, waiting for data. The clients aren't connected, so it should be fine. The reconnect code is really garbagey. Let's just like 8. I have to like do this really really weird thing in order for this to like show up on all screens. There's the server running. It's this one. Alright, let's just connect after I get the other thing. There's 4 of these running. I have to like go into game mode. Okay, this one right here seems to be, it was already connected to one before. I don't know what the state of this one is. I'm just gonna exit it. This one, let's put the camera to 8. Let's put it into this. Yeah. It does hit that thing and then like doesn't make it disappear sometimes. That's not good. Some UI mouse detection error. Like all these weird errors, don't it? It's bad. Alright, let's just like connect. Enter. Enter. Cube ID 123. Well, we need to see. There will be a cube ID 4. 1, 2. Where's the other cube? I don't even know. We could check on the thing now. 3 is at 222. 1 is at 6, 13, and 13. Oh, there is a cube, like way up there. Okay. So what if we try to spawn a cube? Okay, that's a little better than last time. Okay, that's good. Now they're actually like there. Wow, I just feel like finishing the video right here. They're not even blinking. It's like a miracle. Nice. There seems to be not that much lag in between here. But notice that's not updating as much too, which is good, not bad. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, nice. Building stuff. I need to just replicate the client version and before I build anything else on top of this. Cool. That's really cool. So let's see, let me take this back to this screen. Let me try to connect another client and then we'll just kind of leave it from there. I gotta get some sleep. I have like freaking lack of sleep this week or something really weird happened to me. My nose is just like death. And the cat needs his services. Okay. Oh, when you do, you can't alt tab to it. You have to. I need to be able to like enable regular mouse maybe. Coding 2 mouse modes would be a pain in the thing. All right, if I press enter, it should connect. Switch cameras, enter. Good, it connected without any kind of, yes, and all the cubes spawned. We have a game state saved. Is there a cube up there? Yeah. Where's the other cube that's supposed to be over there? I'm trying to bring up the other window. What happened to cube number 2 or number 1? Let's see. We should be able to just read the output and be like, all right, cube number 1 was at 111. Cube number 2, or ID 2 was 111. ID 3 was 222. So why isn't it spawned? I don't know. If there's some sort of issue with that. Can't see it on any of the clients either. Weird. Really, really weird. I see something blinking over there. Somehow it's blinking, number 2. I'm guessing something else is getting ID 2. Like there's some sort of issue there, for sure. Oh, that's great. Just some fucking cryptic ass error. Yeah. That's screwed up. That's just such a... And really, the next thing would be only send the cubes that have updates. Clicking just like refreshes everything. Yeah, like you see that cube blink? Whenever I send it from one client and in queues a packet send. And what happens is like it draws that cube for some reason, like the ID number is the ID number the same as something else in the system. It's the client that has the bug. I'll just write this down. Client ID to cube has override bug. I have no idea how to fix this. Well, I kind of do, but I don't know how to. The idea I have of what's causing it is the mapping on the client side. It's not using this ID or whatever. This is better than it was before, though. The solution to this is just like, don't draw cubes 1, 2, 3. That'll fix the error easily. Look at all the shit it's got to send. Yeah, that's the other thing. If I could cut down this, the next thing is like, how many more versions can I make of this, of cutting down on how much to send? The players are going to be sending like their mouse clicks like this. And when it sends a mouse click, the things sent back should be only things that changed. But already cool. As there was more and more cubes, obviously it gets leggier. And that's the problem, getting rid of that. Should be looking at what the server's doing. So I'm trying to add a cube right now and it's not letting me. It's like stuck. Now, where's the cube at 8.1, 7.9? Should be 69 cubes now. That's the thing, is like, how many cubes can I get on here? That's like top lag. What the hell? Seeing it receive packets, there's already 79 cubes. That should have been a cube. It's probably getting packet loss in those last cubes. It sends up to 40 something, 40, 50. Then we're getting another. It's like catching up, just sending this shit. Wow, now it's at 50 something. 54, 53. 54. Oh, like they're appearing slowly. That's the thing. It should start at the end. It should just start at the end and work its way down. But that's a stupid thing, because like, what if cubes 1, 2, 3 changed? And it should be sequential by the changes made, or the changes not sought by the client, not seen by the client. And that's like a blind thing to update. Like, how do you know what the client updated? The client just tell you. The thing that the client should send back is just like, hey, I've updated these things. Make some sort of packet where it's just like 30 packets that it got by some sequence ID, and just have like this super hash garbage thing, trying to keep track of that, and then every once in a while just reset it and have one function that sits there and goes through everything slowly with low priority. Like your end packet can be like, your most lost packet can be like that. Super state update. Yeah, shit's appearing slowly but surely. It's really nice and smooth at the beginning. Okay. So I guess this is how this gets built. It's like every new feature you add is just better on the netcode. It makes sense though. I can't expect everything. This was pretty good for today. I thought I was going to be like sick and pissed off or asleep, not be able to run this. I got something done. It's amazing. Yeah, so now I can build like an RTS game. I should just add a few more UI features and like just get the packets to send right. And then later I could keep ironing out everything. Because if I get rid of a lot of this debug stuff, or I pump it to a file, it'd be a lot better because it'll just show how smooth it is. Yep. Really need to do the settings too. Settings menu is just like crazy. What the fuck? Yeah, it having to send all the packets through the network to every client is a pretty wasteful thing of events. Like it'll take that cube like 2 minutes to appear. But if it was like queued the right way, if I got rid of queue and I used some other data structure, like where I could push front, I would always push front the packet that I'm about to send, because I'm just adding it to the cubes list. Then at the end cubes get sent last in state update. That's how that works. It's really stupid, but for testing purposes, it's fine. But really, I'm just testing more of the robustness. Like, this is connected. Can I connect more? How many players can I do? Yeah, there it is. Like, forever. It's forever.